Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to AffairsCloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name AffairsCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis, we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also, we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors, days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also, we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862. Next we are talking about Renew Power, UNEP and SEWA. These three organizations came together and they launched a project that was Project Surya. Now what was this Project Surya basically? Under this Project Surya, as you can see a women here. So remember, 1000 women salt pan workers will be trained in the field of solar panel and solar pump technicians at Dhakoda village in Patan district of Gujarat. Alright, at the Dhakoda district or Dhakoda village in the Patan district of Gujarat, these women will be trained as a solar panel and solar pump technicians. So coming back, which are these three organizations that together came and launched this Project Surya? It is Renew Power, United Nations Environment Program, headquarters of which is at Nairobi, Kenya, and SEWA Workers, that is Self-Employed Women's Association of India, launched this Project Surya to train low-income women salt pan workers to work in the renewable industry. And friends, we have discussed that what is the aim of India or what is the targeted year of India to become carbon neutral. It is 2070. Also, Indira Gandhi International Airport wants to become carbon neutral by the year 2030. Government of India also planned to generate 500 gigawatt of renewable energy by what year? By the year 2025. Moving on. NCRRTC DB India has signed a pact for operation of Delhi Ghaziabad Meerut, that is your RRTS corridor. What is this NCRRTC and DB India? Remember, National Capital Region Transport Corporation is your NCRRTC and DB India is your Deutsche Bahn Engineering and Consultancy India Private Limited, that is a subsidiary of Deutsche Bahn AG, that is your National Railway Company of Germany. So remember, for NCRRTC and DB India, they together recently signed a pact for the operation of the Delhi Ghaziabad Meerut RRTS corridor, and RRTS is your Regional Rapid Transit System. This will be for, and this company, these two organizations together will be managing this for the coming 12 years. This RRTS, that is your Delhi Ghaziabad Meerut, it is a 82 kilometer long. Next we will be talking about State Startup Ranking 2021, that which state is performing best in supporting the startup ecosystem. We saw that Technology Hub 2.0 was launched in Hyderabad, Telangana. But now if we talk about the states that are supporting the startup ecosystem or the ranking, that was State Startup Ranking for the year 2021, Gujarat has secured the top position in this. Karnataka on the second, All right, so first position in the state startup ranking 2021 was secured by Gujarat, and second rank was of Karnataka. Why Karnataka? Because friends, remember, in Karnataka it is Bangalore, and Bangalore it is considered as to be the Silicon Valley of India. If we talk about in Gujarat, Gift City is there. Then Global Center for Traditional Medicines, that will be set up with the help of WHO in Jamnagar, Gujarat. In Surat, Gujarat, first steel slag rod will be there. All right, moving on. Next, we will be talking about 6 Indian states that have signed a first of its kind declaration of intent to combat human trafficking. All right, in order to combat human trafficking, that is the sale and purchase of humans, 6 states came together to sign a first of its kind declaration. Which are these states? Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Odisha, Tamil Nadu and Telangana. That is on 1st and 2nd July. This was a 2-day long regional consultation on working together to combat human trafficking that was launched, and these are the 6 states that you have to remember. Question can be asked, how many states recently signed a first of its kind declaration to combat human trafficking? They are 6 Indian states. All right, and this particular declaration, that is the first of its kind declaration to combat human trafficking, is known as Hyderabad Declaration. So 2 questions from this video that you have to remember from Hyderabad till now, they are Technology Hub 2.0 and a first of its kind declaration to combat human trafficking. And how many states joined it or signed it? 6 states signed it. Also students, we have a very interesting news for all of you. Recently we have uploaded an interactive infographics on our application, that is AffairsCloud. Do check this infographics. It is a very interesting way to learn. It will save time and also help in building the memory capacity. It is an interesting way to learn new things. It will be available as PDF in the AffairsCloud mobile application. Also friends, do view this infographics and let us know in the comment section what are your views on such type of infographics. Next, India's first floating LNG terminal likely to operationalize in the second half of 2022. I repeat, India's first floating LNG terminal likely to be operationalized in the second half of the year 2022. All right, highly important. What is this LNG? Here stands for LNG terminal. It is your liquefied. It is India's first floating terminal for liquefied natural gas at Jaigarh in Maharashtra, while another floating terminal at Jafrabad in Gujarat will also begin operations in 2022. Both these floating storage and regasification units, which are cumulatively expected to add 11 million tons per annum of the regasification capacity. All right, so coming back, this will be India's first floating liquefied natural gas terminal likely to operationalize in the second half of 2022. Where this will be? This will be at Jaigarh, Maharashtra. So important, remember where this will be at Jaigarh, Maharashtra. Question can be asked about the state or the location where this India's first floating liquefied natural gas terminal is located. What is CNG? Compressed natural gas. What is UPI? Unified Payment Interface. All right. And what is APK? You know, .apk is the format in which you download applications. Like if you must have downloaded our AffairsCloud application from Google Play, then you must know that these are the .apk files. What is the full form of this APK? Android Package Kit. All right. Next, Karnataka. Karnataka became the first state in India to have their research and development policy task force, and 2 task forces were set up for this effective implementation of this research and development policy in Karnataka. If question asked to you is that which state in India has topped in the research and development, it is also Karnataka that has secured the top position in the research and development. All right, why research and development is necessary for a particular field or in any field? Because when there will be research and development, then new results will come out. Based on those results, it can be any product also, it can be any theory also. By using that theory, then new products will be coming in the market. How? Because entrepreneurs will be showing interest into that new research, and new products, they will be launched by them. As new products will be launched, they have to be made. So for them, entrepreneurs, what they will be doing, they will be generating they will be generating jobs. How can you understand this in a better way is, now we are seeing electric vehicle boom in all over the world. So for electric vehicle now, different there must have been done research and development. A lot of research and development must have been done in electric vehicle making. So now we can see the result, due to which now we will be able to manufacture those electric vehicles. So we will be requiring a large task force, also huge amount of human capital also for these particular production. All right, so indirectly we can say jobs will be provided, be it in manufacturing, be it in technology, or be it any field, jobs will be required. Say for example, now we are working on electric vehicle, or not electric vehicle, we are working on the batteries, how to make a better sustainable battery which can work for a long time and that can store a huge amount of energy. So now research is going on in this field also. Alright, so this is the reason that if research and development is done in a particular field, that will indirectly generate more income, and indirectly it will generate more number of better products that will help in the society. Next, here you can see, according to the task force, Karnataka has tremendous potential to excel in research and development. The policy is designed to be simple, with any research and development regarded as effective only if it is relevant in people's daily lives and serves all sectors. To support the implementation of the proposed policy, a state-level research and development council and foundation will be established. The policy would be approved following a discussion in the cabinet. Next, Gita Gopinath. Very important, friends, take a note of this. Gita Gopinath became the first woman and second Indian woman to feature on the International Monetary Fund's wall of former chief economists. I repeat, Gita Gopinath, she has become the first woman, highly important, and second Indian woman to feature on the, or not second Indian women, second Indian, first women and second Indian to feature on the International Monetary Fund's wall of former chief economists. And where is the headquarters of Washington IMF? It is in Washington DC. Alright, Indian American economist Gita Gopinath featured on the wall of former chief economist on the International Monetary Fund. She became the first woman and second Indian to get this achievement. The first Indian was Raghuram Rajan, who was the chief economist and director of research of IMF between 2003 to 2006. So remember the first Indian, and now second Indian is Gita Gopinath, as well as she is the first woman also. Next, here you can see, in October 2018, Gita Gopinath was appointed as IMF chief economist by its managing director Christine Lagarde. She served as the first female chief economist of IMF between 2019 to 2022, and then in 2021 she was promoted as the IMF's first deputy managing director. Next is Godi. Hyderabad-based private limited Godi India has become the India's first company to receive Bureau of Indian Standards certification, that is your BIS certification, for its 21,700 cylindrical, or this is the name, that 21700 cylindrical NMC 881 lithium ion cells. So directly remember, Godi India became the first company, or became the first company of India to receive BIS certification for their lithium ion cells made using its homegrown technology. Alright, for lithium ion cells they got this particular BIS, that is your Bureau of Indian Standards certification, and it was your Godi. If we talk about Ola Electric, remember Ola Electric became the first company that has indigenously developed lithium ion battery, and now they will be developing this lithium ion battery in dash location. What is that location? It will be in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and this will be developed by the year 2023. I repeat, Ola Electric developed the indigenously developed lithium ion cells. They will be setting up a gigafactory for this, a manufacturing factory in Chennai, Tamil Nadu by the year 2023. Next, Union Health Ministry and Panchayati Raj Ministry has signed an MOU with the aim to eliminate TB in India by 2021. This is not 2021, friends. Correct this. This is by the year 2025. All right. This is by the year 2025. Alright, so question can be asked that the government of India has planned to eliminate TB from India by what year? What is the targeted year? It is 2025. So which two ministries came together? It is Union Health Ministry and Panchayati Raj Ministry. Also remember, the reason Panchayati Raj Ministry was included in this project was because it was major of the cases and to create awareness about the tuberculosis in the rural areas, this particular Panchayati Raj Ministry was included. So two ministries, Union Health Ministry, Panchayati Raj Ministry will have signed an MOU to eliminate tuberculosis in India by the year 2025, and tuberculosis affects your lungs. It is a communicable disease also. Next, India and United States discusses on the joint action drug trade. Question will be direct and simple here, friends. Just take a note that India along with US, they will be working together a joint action towards drug trade. All right, in order to reduce the illegal trade of drug, because drugs are basically, friends, your medicines only. All right, these are used in medicines, but when we excessively use any drug, that it becomes illegal substance. So in order to reduce that and in order to reduce the illegal supply of these drugs to different parts of the country and to increase the capture of heroin from Afghanistan, India and US recently signed a joint action on drug trade. Next, unemployment rate in India has risen to 7.8% in the month of June. This report was released recently by CMIE, that is your Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. I repeat, the unemployment rate for the month of June is 7.8%. All right, this is for the month of June I am talking about, and this is for India. But if I talk to you about the rural unemployment rate is 8.03%. So coming back, who releases this data? It was released by CIME, that is Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. India's unemployment rate in June 2022 rose to 7.8%, while in May it was 7.12%. The increase in the unemployment rate was mainly due to rise in the rural unemployment rate. The rural unemployment rate in June 2022 increased to 8.03%, that was earlier 6.62% in the month of May. All right, if we talk about rural employment, then we should also discuss urban employment. In June, in the May month, it was 8.21%, and in the month of June, it reduced to 7.3%. Next, we will be talking about Jharkhand. Jharkhand has topped in the Delta ranking of Shama Prasad Mukherjee Our Urban Mission. All right, I repeat, which state has topped in the Shama Prasad Mukherjee Urban Mission? It is your Jharkhand state. All right, Union Ministry of Rural Development has released the Delta ranking of Shama Prasad Mukherjee Urban Mission, that is your SPM-RM, in which Jharkhand secured the first position in the Delta ranking with a composite score of 76.19 in the month of June. All right, if we talk about this Shama Prasad Mukherjee Urban Mission, this mission was basically launched to bridge the rural and urban divide, thereby reducing the migration from rural to urban areas. This project was launched in the year 2016. When was it launched? In 2016. And the state that has recently topped here is Jharkhand. Next is CSMT, that is Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus of Mumbai. It became the India's first station to have augmented reality experience, that is your AR experience. I repeat, which is the first train station in India that has the augmented reality experience, that is your AR station experience. With the help of this AR screen, they will be provided information about trains, whether they are delayed or not, whether they are on time, all that information and engaging information in the artificial reality, in the augmented reality experience will be provided to the people on the station at Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, that is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next is US-based healthcare GE has announced the launch of its 5G innovation lab in India. So which organization recently launched their first 5G innovation lab in India? It is your GE Healthcare. And the first state in India that approved the use of drones in the healthcare sector was your Uttarakhand. The lab is situated at John F. Welch Technology Center in Bangalore, GE Healthcare's largest research and development center outside of the USA. All right, highly important. I'll also remember this is the India's first 5G innovation lab. What is 5G? Basically, you can consider it as the speed of internet. Say earlier we used to use LTE, then 2G came, then 3G came, 2G spectrum, you know, Gotala and everything. So corruption was there. So 2G, 3G, then came 4G. Now we are talking about the speed of internet, that is 5G. It will be a very fast speed for the internet. Next we are talking about United Nations report that stated around 2.3 billion people severely or moderately are feeling hunger. All right, they are not able to get the right amount of food because of the reason that is food insecurity. All right, United States has released a report that was the state of the food security and nutrition in the world report of Sophie, transforming food systems for security, improve nutrition, affordable health for diet for all. This stated that most of the people around the world are not able to get the right amount of food. Even this, if you are following the Ukraine war, you must have seen that because of the war, the food insecurity has risen. And now there was talks of that wheat should start, the wheat that is lying in the Ukraine should start the export. But that also, after that, there was a bomb in that area, and because it is a politics, all right, everything is politics. So when the right decision is taken, it should be implemented, and it will be implemented when the people who have the right power will implement it. So these are all the politics that is going on, because it is one of the major source of income also. When you are one of the largest exporter of wheat all around the world, both Ukraine and Russia, they are one of the largest exporters of wheat all around the world, then you have a huge power in your hand. Next, PNB have signed an MOU with Indian Air Force for PNB Raksha Plus scheme. I repeat, PNB India has recently signed an MOU with Indian Air Force for PNB Raksha Plus scheme. Now, what is this PNB Raksha Plus scheme? Alright, in this, it is a zero balance salary pension account for serving as well as non-serving defense personnel, that is for all the three wings of defense, that is Air Force, Army and Defense. Recently, remember, it was PNB Bank that has signed an MOU with the Indian Air Force. Alright, highly important, remember, for this PNB Raksha Plus scheme. Here, remember, insurance will also be provided to the people. Alright, 1 crore insurance for the people, for the personals who died into an air crash. 50 lakh insurance to those personals who have died or have any partial injury due to because of the accident they are in. So for this was your PNB Raksha Plus scheme. This scheme was between Punjab National Bank, and it has been signed an MOU with Indian Air Force for this PNB Raksha Plus scheme. Next is Mission Watsalia scheme. Recently, Ministry of Women and Child Development has issued the guidelines for Mission Watsalia scheme. Highly important. What is this Mission Watsalia? This Mission Watsalia was previously known as Child Protection Service Scheme. It was started in 2009-10 for the welfare and rehabilitation of children. The main objective of this Mission Watsalia scheme is the happiness, and that each and every children should get a right and healthy amount of food. I repeat, what is the objective of Mission Watsalia, that was earlier known as Child Protection Service Scheme? It is to ensure that every child in India should lead a healthy life and a happy childhood. Highly important. Which is the responsible ministry here? It is Ministry of Women and Child Development. This is a central sponsored scheme, Mission Watsalia. Alright, Mission Watsalia is a roadmap for achieving development and child protection priorities that are consistent with sustainable development goals. The motto here will be Leave No Child Behind. It emphasizes child rights, advocacy and awareness while also strengthening the juvenile justice care and protection system. Important, friends. Alright. Next, we will be talking about government has formulated a strategy to promote NER, that is your Northeastern region, as the agri-export hub, that is your agriculture export hub. I repeat, government has recently made strategy to promote the Northeastern region as the agriculture export hub. The reason behind this is that it shares boundary with China, Bhutan, Myanmar, Nepal, Bangladesh, making it a potential hub for the export of agriculture products. Why it is, and why? Because of the sharing of boundaries also it is a very good hub, because the logistics will become easy. From the Northeastern region, you will be easily able to move from India to different parts, be it China, Bhutan, Myanmar, Nepal and Bangladesh. There will be very less cost of logistics. Say for example, if the same setup is been done in Gujarat, then you have to cross all the states in between, or you have to take the sea route to move to Bhutan, Bangladesh or Nepal. Alright, so remember, it is Northeastern region for which it will be becoming a agriculture export hub, and it is to promote the Northeastern region as the agriculture export hub. Some guidelines were released by government. There has been a significant increase in the export of agriculture produce from northeastern states like Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Meghalaya in the last few years. Kharchi festival. This was a week-long festival, Kharchi, that was observed in the state of Tripura. Highly important. Alright. And if we talk about Ambubachi, Ambubachi festival is observed in the state of Assam. Uttarakhand, it became the first state to implement NEP at pre-primary level. NEP is your National Education Policy. First National Education Policy came in 1968, then in 1986, then 1986 was edited in 1992, and then came in 2020. If we talk about 1968, this National Education Policy was released during Indira Gandhi ji. Then 1986 it was released during Rajiv Gandhi. In last video, in English video mentioned, by mistake I mentioned Sanjay Gandhi, so correct itself, it is Rajiv Gandhi. And in 2020 it has been released during Narendra Modi ji. This was your first education policy that was released on the behalf of Kothari Commission. Kothari Commission. Then was one your Operation Blackboard. This Operation Blackboard was to provide the additional things, say for example desk, boards, chairs, chalk, duster, so that there will be ease of teaching. So this Operation Blackboard was launched in the year 1987, that implemented in 1987, and it was under the policy of 1986. Alright, so remember, Uttarakhand became the first state to implement national education policy at the primary level. Also, Bal Vatikas has been recently inaugurated by the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, that is to improve the pre-primary education system in Uttarakhand state. EWaste Eco Park. This was established in the Holombi Kalan district of New Delhi. EWaste Eco Park. Alright. This India's first EWaste Eco Park is set up where it is set up in the northwest Delhi. It is in the Holombi Kalan district of Delhi. EWaste Eco Park. An 11-member steering committee has been formed for the development of the EWaste Eco Park. Next is PIMS system. Very important, friends. Remember this. PIMS is your paper import monitoring system. This will come in effect from 1st of October 2022. Why this is important is, and why was this brought is, because earlier people who used to import paper from different parts of the world, they were not showing the right amount of paper they were importing. Alright, that means they were missing the amount that they were importing. So to bring a check on such type of imports, to bring a right amount of transparency in the export and import sector, this PIMS was launched, that is paper import monitoring system. In this you have to register, and whenever you will be importing any amount of paper, you will have to declare that yes, you are importing this amount of paper from so and so country. This is your paper import monitoring system. The respective ministry here is Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and it is the Department or Directorate General of Foreign Trade, that is DGFT of the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, that has introduced this PIMS. Alright. It is amending the import policy of major paper products from free to free subject to compulsory registration under PIMS. Highly important, and it will be effective. This PIMS system will be effective from 1st of October 2022. Next is Mission Shakti. Women and Child Development Ministry has issued the guidelines for Mission Shakti. What is this Mission Shakti? And first of all, remember the responsible ministry here is Ministry of Women and Child Development. What is this Mission Shakti first of all? So Mission Shakti is an integrated women empowerment program that is launched as an umbrella scheme for the safety, security and empowerment of the women for the implementation. Alright, this was launched during the 15th Finance Commission period, that is from 21-22 to 25-26. Highly important, friends, remember. Alright, under this, remember, national toll-free number and integrated service such as temporary shelter, legal aid, psychosocial counseling, medical assistance, police facilitation, others will also be provided through one-stop centers, taking care of the needs of women right from the conception stage till the time they need such care and support is done. Alright, highly important. This will provide comprehensive and continuum of care, support, assistance to women affected by violence and for those in distress. Also remember, under the guidelines, women's helpline running under 181 number will be integrated with the emergency response system number, that is 112, for all the emergency assistance, and with one-stop center and other platforms like 1098 child line. So this is your Mission Shakti. The responsible ministry here is Ministry of Women, Child and Development. And you have to remember hashtag, that is hashtag Atmanirbhar Bharat ka budget. Next friends, it is an important news. You have to remember this. Recently, among all the central ministry services portals or among the all central ministry services website, MHA's Ministry of Home Affairs website has secured the top position as per the DARPG. Alright, as per the DARPG, remember, Ministry of Home Affairs has secured the first position under all the websites and portals of central ministries. It is your Ministry of Home Affairs. Remember friends, highly important. Alright, so friends, that's all for the day. I hope you have enjoyed our session, and friends, do make sure to like this video, share this video among your friends, as we have discussed, to 2 to 3 WhatsApp groups you have to share this video, and let your friends and relatives know about how good AffairsCloud is and how good Vikas Rana on AffairsCloud teaches. Also let them know about your preparation, that yes, after watching his videos we are able to answer all the current affairs in a very efficient way. Alright friends, also friends, if you want us to continue with such sessions and if you are enjoying such sessions, all you have to do is comment below and let us know what are your views. So friends, that's all for the day. Vikas Rana signing off. That's all for the day friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.